Now, the question says that l'autovettura è un veicolo con 10 posti in totale, compreso il conducente, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. The answer to this question is false. Now, the question says that l'autovettura, we're talking about our normal cars we use, okay, the one we call them macchina. It's a vehicle with 10 seats in total, included with the driver. And the answer to this question is false. Yeah, so the total seat together with the driver, okay, they are 9 seats, not 10, they are 9. So if you have a vehicle with 10 seats, then you are talking about a bus, because buses are above 9 seats. Okay, so autovettura, they have up to 9 seats. Our next question. Our next question. Sulle strade extraurbane principali, i ciclomotori possono transitare, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false, guys. On strada extraurbana principale, the question says that the small Okada, they can transit, and the answer is no. The law says that for a vehicle to be able to circulate or transit through strada extraurbana principale and autostrada, that vehicle, so if it's a motor, okay, the cylinder of the motor has to be 150 centimeters cube. And if it's a car, your velocity, your minimum velocity has to be 80. Now, you are talking about motors. And with this small Okada, their cylinder maximum is up to 50. So they can't transit through Principale, neither can they transit through Autostrada. So the answer to this question is false. I tricicli a motore sono soggetti a revisione dopo 4 anni dalla prima immatricolazione, successivamente ogni 2 anni, vero o falso? My people, don't give up. Don't give up, guys. We are going to make it by the grace of God. Please don't give up. Now, the answer to this question is vero. I tricicli a motore. So the big motors with 3 tires. Okay, guys, we are talking about the tires in a triangle position. They are subjected to a revision after 4 years of the first registration. Yeah, so you're talking about a new big motor with 3 tires. So your first revision has to be done after 4 years. Okay, so after the 4 years, every 2 years, you have to do revision on your motor. And the answer to this question is vero. Il motociclo è un qualunque veicolo a 2 ruote, vero o falso? Il motociclo è un qualunque veicolo a 2 ruote, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. The question says that il motociclo, so a big motor, is any vehicle with two tires? No, because we have bicycle. We have many bicycles with two tires. So because of the two tires, can we say that a bicycle is a big motor? Of course, we can't say that. We also have a small Okada with two tires. So because the small Okada has two tires, does it mean that it's a big Okada? The answer is no. So not any vehicle with two tires is a big motor. The answer is false. Gli autoveicoli sono tutti I veicoli con almeno due ruote, vero o falso? And guys, it's too hot. Not busy, it's too hot here. And the answer to this question is false. Now, gli autoveicoli. Okay, so we're talking about auto. They are they are all vehicles with at least two tires. And the answer to this question is false, guys. When you say auto vehicle, the law says that they are vehicles, okay? They are vehicles with at least four tires. So four tires or more than four, not at least two. It's at least four tires. I tricicli a motore sono costituiti da un motociclo e un sidecar, vero o falso? Guys, I want everyone to give the correct answer to this question. I tricicli a motore sono costituiti da un motociclo e un sidecar, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. Guys, I explained this using the triangle position. When you say tricicli are the motors, the big motors with three tires, and the position of their three tires is in the form of triangle. But the motor with the sidecar, the position of their three tires are not triangle. So the answer to this question is false. Yeah, I think we have done this question. L'autocaravan non è un rimorchio, vero o falso? L'autocaravan non è un rimorchio, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is vero, guys. When we say auto caravan, of course, auto caravan, okay, is a vehicle with an engine. Okay, you spark, you start the engine, you have the pedals to match the accelerators, the brake, and the clutch. So auto caravan is not a trailer. And the answer to this question is vero. The trailer is what we call caravan. There's a difference between auto caravan and caravan. The question to us about auto caravan. So auto caravan is not a trailer. And the answer to this question is vero. Auto carro è un autoveicolo, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is vero. Auto carro. You are talking about the trucks that are used to transport goods. So they are auto vehicle. And the answer to this question is true. Auto carro is auto vehicle. And it is true. Because auto carro is not a motor. It is auto vehicle. So the answer is true. Nelle autostrade possono circolare tutti i motocicli e i ciclomotori, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. So on autostrada, all the big motors and the small motors, they can circulate in autostrada. And the answer to this question is false. None of the small motor can use autostrada. And even to the big motors, the law says that if the cylinder of that motor is less than 150 centimeters cube, that big motor cannot circulate on autostrada. It can only circulate if the cylinder is above 150 or 150 onwards. Our next question. Si definiscono motocicli solo ai veicoli a due ruote di cilindrata fino a 125 centimetri cubo, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. The question says that we defined big motor, the only vehicles with two tires with a cylinder up to 125 centimeters cube. And the answer is false because the law says that when we say motocycle, it can be of two tires, three tires, and four tires. The engine can be electric or heated one. And then their cylinder are above 50. We don't know the maximum, but the law says that because they are motocycle, big Okada, their cylinder is above 50, while the small ones are up to 50. The big ones are above 50. So we don't know the maximum. Okay. Our next question. Gli autoveicoli sono tutti i veicoli a motore con 4 o più ruote, compresi i quadricicli, vero o falso? Guys, don't give up. This is one of the tough lessons we have in this Patente B when we talk about the vehicles. But guys, they are very simple. And the answer to this question is false. Now, the question says that gli autoveicoli So all the auto, the auto vehicles, they are all vehicles with an engine with 4 tires or more, even together with the motors with 4 tires. And the answer to this question is false, guys. Quadricycles are not auto vehicle. So the question says that all these auto vehicles, they are all vehicles with an engine with 4 or more tires together or including. When you say compressing, included with the motors with 4 tires. And the answer to this question is false. Now, the next question is going to be more or less the same question, but we have one word change. Let's go to that question. Gli autoveicoli sono veicoli a motore con almeno 4 ruote, esclusi i quadricicli, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is vero, guys. When we say auto vehicles, auto, not motors, okay? The auto vehicle, so the auto. So not vehicle, they are vehicles with an engine with at least 4 tires. When you say at least 4 tires, you're talking about 4 tires or more than 4. Exclusive means excluded, except the quadricycle, except the motors with the 4 tires. And the answer to this question is true. Yeah. Okay. Auto vehicles are the vehicles with, yeah, the auto vehicles with an engine with 4 tires or more than 4, except or excluded the motors with 4 tires. And the answer to this question is vero. Sulle autocaravan camper è possibile viaggiare in piedi solo per brevi tratti, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false, guys. The question says that fully auto caravan. So the caravan with the engine. Okay. It is possible to be standing on your feet for just a short time. No, guys. When the car is in a circulation, whether you are going on a long trip or a short trip, you can't stand up, you can't use the surface, you can't use the service. You have to be seated while the auto caravan is in the circulation. Okay, so the answer to this question is false. Le auto caravan sono rimorchi, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false, guys. Auto caravan, they are not trailers. Caravan are trailers, but auto caravan has engine. So auto caravan are not trailers, guys. They are not trailers. So the answer to this question is false. L'autobus non è un'autovettura, vero o falso? L'autobus non è un'autovettura, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is vero, guys. Buses are not our autovettura. Yeah, buses are buses, and our small normal cars are our small normal cars, because autovettura, they have up to 9 maximum seats together with the driver, whilst the buses start from above 9. So buses are buses, and then our autovettura, our macchina are macchina. So they are two different things. Sulle strade extraurbane principali è consentito circolare alla velocità massima di 130 km all'ora, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false, guys. On strada extraurbana principale, we go up to 110 kilometers per hour. The 120 is autostrada and principale is 110. Le autocaravan sono soggette a revisione ogni 5 anni, vero o falso? Yeah, guys, please, we are going to make it. Guys, we are going to make it. So please don't give up. Don't give up in the middle of the journey. We are going to achieve, guys. So please don't give up. So the answer to this question is false. Auto caravan, okay, they are subjected to 5 years revision. No, the law says that if they are new, your first revision is after 4 years, and after the 4 years is every 2 years. And guys, this is a bonus question. I ciclomotori non sono soggetti a revisione periodica, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. Guys, motors, according to the question, motors are not subjected to periodically revision, and the answer is false. Even if it's a small Okada, yeah, we must do revision on those vehicles also. Nelle autostrade possono circolare solo le autovetture, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. So on autostrada, only autovetture can circulate on autostrada. No, guys, the answer is no. Buses are passing, trucks are passing, big motors with their cylinder more than 150, they are all passing as well. The big ones with that cylinder, they are also passing. So the answer to this question is false. Autovettura fa parte degli autoveicoli, vero o falso? Guys, you see, when you get the understanding, the rare and the good understanding, The question may seem strange, but you can answer them. You can give a good answer or the correct answer. So the answer to this question is true, guys. Autovettura, fa parte. It is part of auto vehicle. Yeah, our autovettura, our cars, they are auto vehicles. Yeah, because they have engines. We start them, we drive them, of course. Autovettura is part of auto vehicle. And the answer is true. This is a bonus question, guys. Autocarro è un autovettura, vero o falso? And the answer to this question, guys, the answer to this question is false. Now, don't, look at the question very careful. It says that autocarro è un autovettura. The question is not saying that autocarro è un autovehicolo. It says that autocarro è un autovettura. And the answer is false, guys. Trucks are trucks, and our normal cars are our normal cars, guys. Our normal cars, they are not autocarro. And autocarro are not our normal cars we use. That's the autovettura. Autovettura is different from autocarro. So the answer to this question is false. È consentito aumentare la cilindrata dei quadricicli leggeri purché non si aumenti la velocità. Vero o falso? And then, guys, our last two questions, and then we come to the end. No, sorry, guys, we have, I think, almost 4 questions left. So please don't sleep. And the answer to this question is false. Now, the question says that è consentito aumentare. So it is allowed to increase the cylinder of your small motor with 4 tires, so far as you will not increase the velocity. No. The law says that when you buy any vehicle, you can't modify the engine, the manometer, and the cylinder. You can't modify anything of that vehicle. If you want a big motor with a big cylinder, go in for that one. Don't buy a small motor and modify anything. No. Don't modify the engine. Don't modify the cylinder, manometer, and some of the parts again. So the answer to this question is false. You are not allowed to increase the volume of the cylinder of your small motor with 4 tires, even if you don't increase the velocity. I caravan sono rimorchi destinati ai lavori agricoli, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. It is true that caravan, they are trailers, but the question says that they are trailers reserved for agriculture work. No, these ones, they are trailers used for accommodation. Yeah, they are used for accommodation. If you want to go on a trip, on a holiday, this caravan will serve as your small accommodation. They are not used for agricultural purposes. They are for accommodation. I caravan sono utilizzabili come alloggio solo con veicolo fermo, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is zero. Guys, this caravan being a remorque, it can only be used as accommodation if only or when only the vehicle has parked. And the answer to this question is zero. Autobus viene classificato auto veicolo. And this is a bonus question, guys. And then let's go to our last three questions. And the answer to this question is zero, guys. Buses, they are auto vehicle. Of course, buses are not motors. They are cars. And the answer to this question is zero. Nelle autostrade possono circolare i ciclomotore e i motocicli con cilindrata fino a 125 centimetri cubo. Vero o falso? Indeed, the answer to this question is false. Because, guys, we don't have any ciclomotor with a cylinder up to 125. The law says that the ciclomotor, their cylinder, they are up to 50. So there's no way they can get to 125 to circulate on autostrada. And even if it is up to 125, the law says that to the motors, it has to be 150 almost, not below 150. Si definiscono ciclomotore tutti i veicoli a due ruote di cilindrata superiore a 50 centimetri cubo. Vero o falso? And now, please, we go to our last question. Okay, after this, we move to our last question, guys. So God bless you for staying, guys. It's not easy. After many hours of work, we are still here doing the lectures. God bless you, guys. So the answer to this question is false. So we define a small Okada, tutti i veicoli. So all the vehicles with two tires with a cylinder above 50. No, small Okada, their cylinder are up to 50. They are not more than 50. So guys, God bless you. And let's move to our last question. God bless each one of you. I veicoli a due ruote sono motore termico fino a 50 centimetri cubo di cilindrata e velocità massima di 45 km all'ora sono ciclomotore. Vero o falso? Guys, now clap for yourself. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Guys, I know, yeah, it is not easy. But one thing I know for sure, that guys, you just mark it. This year, by the end of this year, we are all going to testify. So please don't rest. Continue to study until the job is done. God bless each one of you. And the answer to this question is zero. Vehicles with two tires, with a heated engine. We are talking about the engine using petrol or diesel, with their cylinder up to 50 and their velocity maximum up to 45. We are talking about the small Okada. And the answer to this question is zero. Guys, God bless each one of you. Please don't give up. We are going to make it by the grace of God. With God, all things are possible. So guys, let's add our small effort. And I know that there's nothing impossible that God cannot do. Yeah, we can do it. And we are going to do it. God bless you guys. God bless each one of you.